Welcome to another episode of Random Roll. If you like sprocket hole photography, you've come to the right place, because today we got a roll from the LOMOGRAPHY Sprocket Rocket. Now, I did a review of the Sprocket Rocket back in June of 2020, but I like the camera so much I ran another roll through it this month. And this one is a roll of Ilford HP5 Plus that I processed in the FPP D96 developer and scanned with my Epson V550. Now, if you saw my original Sprocket Rocket review, some of these images may look vaguely familiar, and I'll explain that in a minute. But before we get to that, let's check out the roll. I was inspired to shoot this roll by Matt Murray, host of the Matt Loves Cameras podcast and website. Matt sponsored a competition dedicated to sprocket hole photography, and I wanted to contribute to it, and it's not too late for you to get in on it too. If you head over to mattlovescameras.com, you can get all the details, but here's some of the basics. The competition is titled Sprocktastic 2020, and there's three main rules. Number one, you've got to shoot your images on 35mm film. Number two, you've got to expose the sprockets. And number three, photos must be taken between July 15th, 2020 and October 15th, 2020. Now, I like some of the images I used in my original Sprocket Rocket review, but I couldn't enter those images into the competition because I took them back in May 2020, about 2 months before the Sprocktastic 2020 window opened up. So I actually went back to some of the original locations, took some new photos, and these are different seasons. They definitely have a different look to them, but if some of these images looked a little bit familiar, that's probably why. Now, there's no word on any prizes yet, but there is talk of possibly getting a zine together. Again, if you want to get all the details on resolution, Google Forms, and all that, go ahead and head over to mattlovescameras.com, but you gotta hurry. Remember, the deadline is October 15th, 2020. That'll do it for this episode. Good luck to all those who enter this competition, and until next time, do some good, have some fun, and shoot some sprockets.